Our teeth will be with us from the start of our lives and hopefully still there at the end. But to endure a life of eating and drinking and nourishing our body, we have to look after them. We can't take them for granted or we'll lose them. And the biggest cause of this is gum disease. It occurs when the build-up of plaque begins to irritate the gums. If this plaque is not brushed off, it hardens to form tartar, which can cause an infection in the gums. If left untreated, it can have dire consequences for us.
Here's a fact for you. 1 in 5 Australians will suffer from gum disease at some stage in their life. That's nearly 5 million of us. A pretty alarming figure for this day and age. So, today, we're taking a deeper dive. We're looking at how well we actually clean our teeth and what can happen if we don't. Because you don't want to end up looking like this.
So let's start with the worst case scenario. And to find out exactly what poor dental hygiene can look like, I caught up with leading periodontist Dr. Suman Belor. She's the last line of defence and the perfect person to explain the effects of gum disease.
How does gum disease affect people on a day-to-day basis?
It can cause problems with a patient's ability to chew. Otherwise, it can cause a bit of embarrassment when we're smiling. So there might be a build-up on the teeth. The gums might look red. So it really does affect people on both a functional and a cosmetic level. If untreated, that's when it eventually leads to tooth loss.
Well, that's gum disease at its worst. But they say prevention's better than a cure. So how do we stop things from getting to that? And when we put a bunch of everyday Australians under the microscope, how will they fare?
Dentist Luke Cronin has brought his sink to the people here at a busy weekend market to find out just that and also explain what we can do to combat the onset of gum disease.
We're going to get them to chew a disclosing tablet. That's going to show the plaque that they haven't been able to brush off with the manual toothbrush. Then we're going to try with an electric toothbrush and see how well they went. Oh, wow. So what you can see there, all of those, the pink marks, it's a plaque that you missed.
Oh, yeah.
Surprising.
That's great. Looks like you've eaten Ribena berries.
So do you think you'd brush your teeth well?
Well, I do. I brush everywhere. I even brush my tongue, the sides, the roof, everywhere.
OK, so hang on, we were talking about this before. So Carly brushes the roof of her mouth, she brushes the sides of the walls of her mouth. Is that necessary?
No, that's not necessary. It's really important to concentrate on the part where the teeth and the gum join. Okay. So what we're going to do now, we're going to try doing it with an electric toothbrush and then we're going to repeat this process and see how you went.
Sounds good.
I kind of like this look.
You like that?
Are you happy to stay like that for the rest of the day?
Maybe for Halloween, not now.
Not normally.
Not normally.
All right, good luck.
With its smaller head and oscillating action, the electric toothbrush like this one is doing all the work. And it gets into the areas a traditional toothbrush can't. It allows more efficient cleaning without the effort and also lets you know if you're putting too much pressure on your teeth and gums.
It's really important, slow circles and brushing where the gum and the teeth join.
While brushing correctly and having the right equipment certainly presents better results, when it comes to doing right by our teeth and gums, there are 3 key things to remember. 1, brush for 2 minutes. 2, do it twice a day. And 3, flossing is critical. And the results speak for themselves.
Wow, what a change. So you can see how much work the electric toothbrush takes away from you.
So what do you think, what have you learned that you're doing wrong and what are you going to change now in the future?
I think I've learned, wow, a manual toothbrush makes a big difference and probably not to brush as hard. I'm sort of a hard brusher.
And just one last thing, stick your tongue out.
That's still perfect.
Looks great.